Greetings to all. Welcome to today's video lecture on the topic place. So my dear students, if you remember, in our last class in the subject retail management, we were discussing the topic marketing mix. So we were studying the four important P's of marketing mix, which were product, price, place and promotion. So in our previous two lectures we have already done product and price. So now moving on to the next topic, we have the next, or I can say the third P in the marketing mix line, which is place. So what exactly is place? So a marketing channel strategy, under that the place is considered the one of the P in the marketing mix, which is largely neglected by the people, I can say, because people don't concentrate on this particular P. But this has been coming into the existence or in the minds of the business people more often, because place plays a vital role when it comes to the promotion and distribution of the product. So if you see here, why the marketing channel strategy is important in one of the particular industry. So I have jotted down 5 main reasons. So if you see, the first reason is it is suitable for sustaining a competitive advantage, growing power of retailers in marketing channel, the need to reduce distribution cost, the increased role of power and technology, and the new stress on growth on the managers. So let's discuss these reasons one by one in detail. So the first reason why the marketing channel is given importance is it gives a suitable competitive edge. See, competitive edge or competitive advantage in any business is that which gives them a unique advantage over the other person. So in this, if you see, a competitive advantage that cannot be quickly and easily copied by the competitors. So competitors cannot copy your advantage, your USP, I can say. USP means unique selling property. Each company or each individual or each organization have their own marketing strategy, which cannot be copied by the competitor, which is not that easy. Why? Because these competitive advantage are of long term. They are not prepared overnight, but requires a strategic planning to execute them. It also depends on a proper channel structure. There should be a proper structure through which the product should flow to the end user. Your next point is relationship between your company and the people, which is very important. And it should have an effective inter-organizational management where employees, managers and higher authorities are working together in harmony for the development of the business. Our second point is growing power of retailers in marketing channel. So if you see here, retailers are playing a prominent role in the world of marketing. Why? Because the market is growing day to day and it is reaching nooks and corners of the world. In this situation, the role of a retailer plays important, because these people connect your manufacturer, that is the company, and the end user, that is your customer or consumer. It also enjoys sustainable channel power, acts as buying agents for the customers, often operates on low price or low margin profit model. They do not charge huge profits, but a minimal percentage they do charge, and operates in saturated markets and fight for market share. Our third reason for why marketing channel or marketing distribution is important is the need to reduce distribution cost. So this also helps in reducing your distribution cost, which is often associated with your final price of the product. If the distribution cost is cut down, then obviously your cost per unit will also reduce and people will start buying your products more often because of the reduce in price. Our fourth point is increasing role and usefulness of technology. So the firms who were doing traditional business have slowly moved on to the changing world of technology. They have started adapting technology in their lives and started using this as an advantage to market their products. This helps them to reach the users globally with minimal cost. And our last point for our marketing strategy is the new stress on growth strategy. Usually the strategies which the company has to come across or they have to develop time to time, update time to time, falls on the marketing team. Usually your manager, who has to survey the market, see what are the new trends, how they can improve their sales, how they can attract the customers. So these also are a stress. It is a very tedious process, because when we see out there in the market, there are n number of companies who are working to capture the market. So one has to be on their toes always to see what is trending in the market. So in this slide, if you see, the place decisions are very important and is part and parcel of your marketing strategy. So if you see in this, the place objectives are divided into two types. One is type of channel and other is customer service level desire. So in type of channel, we have direct marketing and indirect marketing. Direct marketing is where you directly approach the customer, that is the company and the end user, where you directly sell your product. Indirect marketing is where you have your middleman, where it is exposed to lot of other factors and then reaches to the consumer. Your customer service level desired is where inventory level transportation is arranged, facilities are needed, information technology and needed. So in this you have lot of other facilities like or other factors which contribute to your customer service, which falls into your logistics, your technology, your other amenities and facilities. Moving on, if you see, what are the various channels of distribution? So the channel system may be direct or indirect, where we saw in the last slide there were two types of channels, direct and indirect. So why should any company have a direct or an indirect marketing system or a marketing channel? Because it gives greater control over the market, lower cost for your marketing or advertising. Internet makes direct distribution easier. So as I was saying, companies are adapting technology more often. So internet helps them to market their products easily. Direct contact with the consumer's needs. If you fulfill the needs of your end users, then half of your battle you have won. And quicker response or change in marketing mix. So if you see here, factors which are related to the use of direct distribution. Direct distribution, usually your e-commerce businesses are using, like your Amazon or your Flipkart, where the end user is directly connected with the manufacturer. So there are only two parties here, your manufacturer and your end user. There is no middleman in between. So you directly sell your products. Then moving on to the next distribution channel, we have multi-channel distribution. In this, if we see, as the name suggests, multi-channel, companies use not only one but various channels to market their products. So when they use these channels, their reachability and their sale of goods increases. So most of the FMCG means fast moving consumer goods companies, have a separate network for retail marketing and institutions. Like for example, your pharmaceutical companies use different channels to reach doctors, pharmacists and hospitals. They use your medical transcriptionist, they use individual salesperson who go door to door selling and explaining about the medicines. So these are the various channels which helps the company to capture the market. So this was a small lecture on how important your place is in market or in marketing mix. So once an individual or a company thoroughly analyzes the market and fixes the place, it is easy for them to capture the market and sell their products. So that's it for today, guys. And in the next class, we will be doing our last and final P in marketing mix, that is promotion. So if you have any queries or any doubts on this topic, you can ping me. Thank you.